Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the books I read in December. In December, I read the Cat and Mouse duet series by H.G. Carlton, and it has two books, Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline. It was highly recommended on BookTube and it was also rated 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. So I had high hopes with it and I decided to give it a try. And now I need at least 2 kgs of dhoop, 5 liters of Gangajal and 3 pandits to cleanse my soul. This book seriously made me worry for the current generation. मैंने इसकी first book पढ़ी, Haunting Adeline, and I decided that it was not my thing and I gave it up. But फिर मेरे husband ने भी same book recommendations देख के इसका पूरा set order कर लिया और तो मैंने इसकी second book भी पढ़ ली because I don't like to waste money. मैंने तो फिर भी दोनों बुक्स पढ़ ली, वो तो 5 pages के आगे भी नहीं बढ़ पाए. He hated it so much. This book has stalkers, questionable romance decisions, and enough red flags to start a communist revolution. Our heroine is Adeline Riley, who is a successful writer, and she inherits an eerie, haunted mansion from her grandmother, and she decides to move in because why not? And there she discovers some unsettling secrets about the murder of her great-grandmother. But the real ghosts are not the ones whispering from the shadows. It's her common sense that died at page 3. Enter Zaid, the guy who stalks her harder than Google stalks her search history. He is like Batman. If Batman didn't solve crime, but he was the crime. Adeline is both scared of and intrigued by him and enters into a twisted relationship with him. With a guy who stalks her, who tracks her every movement through the security cameras in her house, who enters her house and brings her expensive whiskey, the guy who cuts off the hands of the guy who flirted with her and sends her in a box. That guy. So apparently Stockholm Syndrome is the love language now. Zaid also runs an underground organization combating human trafficking because of course there had to be something likable about him. This book is a weird amalgamation of You and 50 Shades of Grey. It tried to be a dark romance but landed somewhere between a true crime podcast and a Wattpad fever dream. I give this book 1.5 stars and it's such a shame because I kind of liked the horror story element about the murder mystery of her great-grandmother. The second book of the series is Hunting Adeline, and if you thought Haunting Adeline was dark, this book said, hold my leather gloves. Adeline is kidnapped by a cult called the Society, who sells women, because the author seriously didn't spend 2 seconds to think of a cooler name. There she is tortured, physically assaulted and groomed to become a slave. And then there is Zaid, who is out there maiming people in the name of love and trying to find Adeline. In this book, there's blood, there's trauma, there's smut, there's trauma with smut, and you think, why? They introduced a character called Molly and it seemed like she was going to be an important one, but then they completely forgot about her. And in the end, they were like, you remember her? What happened to her? This book was really long and it felt even longer with the weird smut popping up after every few pages. I give this book 1 star. This book was a weird combination of I Spit on Your Grave and 50 Shades of Grey. Because of course, it felt like I actually lost my brain cells reading these books. The next book that I read is Nirmala by Premchand, and do you know what is my problem with Premchand? उनकी बुक्स में मेन कैरेक्टर्स के साथ हमेशा बुराई होता है. दुनिया की सारी परेशानियां उन्हीं के ऊपर टूट पड़ेंगी. इस बुक की मेन कैरेक्टर है निर्मला and she was about to get married but her father was murdered. So उसकी शादी टूट जाती है और फिर उसकी शादी उसकी बाप की उम्र के आदमी से करवा दी जाती है. अब इस मैसिव एज डिफरेंस की वजह से दोनों हस्बैंड वाइफ में वो कनेक्शन डेवलप नहीं हो पा रहा है और निर्मला के हस्बैंड के ऑलरेडी 3 बेटे हैं और उसका बड़ा बेटा खुद निर्मला की एज का है. तो फिर निर्मला के हस्बैंड को निर्मला पर शक होने लगता है कि उसके और उनके बड़े बेटे के बीच में कुछ इंटिमेसीज डेवलप हो रही हैं एंड दिस डिस्ट्रॉयज द होल हाउस. Husband is jealous and suspicious. Children are miserable. Buaji is toxic. Is anyone happy in this book? Like, why can't he make any happy character in his book? Obviously, this book is beautifully written. There is no doubt about that. This book will make you feel very sad and grateful that you're not a woman born in 1920s India. I give this book 3.5 stars. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope it was useful for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to watch more videos like this, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.